because I needed it for Monday. So I stayed in bed day and a half, whatever. So the next day, Saturday, you texted me, hey, or I texted you, hey. You said, hey, how are you feeling? Or hey, how are you? Whatever you said. And I texted you, and you didn't respond to me. And I kept texting you because I needed somebody to talk to. And I
See, there you go again. Mel, I have screenshots of everything.
Did I not keep texting you?
I have screenshots of, I have receipts of every single piece of thing. Everything you're saying right now, I have receipts of.
Okay.
So you should be very careful with what you're saying because I know exactly when everything happened. Let's keep it real here.
I'm keeping it real.
Anyways, next day, whatever, you hit me up. You say, hey, I think I left my wallet at your spot. Yada, yada. Could you check for me and see if you could find it? I check my parents' house. It's not there. I check my car. It's in literally the passenger seat, the side of the seat, like pushed down in the thing, right? That's where it was. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did because you planted it there.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Let's keep it real.
Didn't.
And I don't. No. I don't want you.
I was looking through my purse and I was taking stuff out.
No.
Mean to put
Nah. You see, you trying to play the victim. You planted that in my car.
Victim. I'm being fucking honest. You're such a fucking asshole if you think I really planned it there. I needed my shit for Sunday. I honestly did not think you would fucking bring it to me, especially after that night. Do you think I would really leave my social security card, all of that shit
That's the point.
Do you think I would leave it there with you?
No, that's the point. That is manipulation.
If you think I actually planned to leave it there, you are actually fucking psychotic because I would not fucking do that to manipulate you.
I'm psychotic, but yet you planted something in my car.
I didn't plan it
hold on.
there.
Let me talk.
No, you're not. No, you know what? Fuck all of this. You are not about to make me feel like I am some manipulative ass.
But you can do it on your channel, right? With everybody, all of our people combined, you can do that to me, and it's fair, right?
Because
but I can't
you're
say my
saying
piece.
Things that are about my character that I did not do. Did you or
but
did you not call the cops?
You doing the same.
Yes. Did you
everything
not
I'm saying is true.
Yes. Did you not say that
You can't even speak, bro. That's how you know you lying. You can't even speak.
Because I'm fucking anxious and fucking frustrated. Did you not?
Cool.
Did you not call the cops on me and tell them that I was stalking you? Did you not call the cops on me and tell them that I tried to kill myself?
Look, we ain't even got to that point of the story yet.
Wanting to kill myself.
We ain't got to that point of the story yet.
You are judging my
You skipping context, bro.
Because of your own fucking how you think. No, I did not try to manipulate you and plant it there. That's the difference. I'm not speaking on your name. I am speaking facts. And after the video,
it's not facts though.
So did you not call the cops on me?
Can we get to that part of the story? I'm explaining everything real.
But if you're gonna explain it right. I did
That's
not
how I am.
plan.
That's how I am.
Wallet there. I did not intentionally leave
it was in the passenger shoved down in the side of my car.
I did not plan.
So look, check this out. Check this out. You say
I'm manipulative because I'm not. I did not plan to leave it there. I did not plan to leave it there.
I mean, if that's what if you want to say that, that's fine. It was put in the side of my car, shoved down, bro. Anyways, next day you say, where my wallet, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. I called you on the phone. I said, either you can come down, we can meet halfway, or I can come down to Kansas to drop it off to you, right? Those three things. Okay, so it ended up being I was going to drive down to Kansas and give it to you. Now, I asked you if I could spend the night there. And I'm going to keep everything real. I'm going to say even my part of it, in the things that I did faulty, because I keep a story real. I'm not going to fake nothing. This isn't fake, bro. This is my personal life. Because when you say certain things and you're doing stuff.
Life too, and I never damaged your name, though.
You did with the video. Because I'm a cop caller, right?
The situation that happened.
I'm a cop caller, right?
You said what?
I'm a cop caller, right? That's what the video basically said.
Did you call the cops on me?
Can we get to that part of the story? I mean, are you gonna let me speak my part? You already made a whole video on this.
Yeah, that you made me take down.
All right, so look, whatever. I told you I was coming down to Kansas. Okay, I told you I asked if I could spend the night at your spot. You said, yeah, that's fine. So I drive 4 hours to make sure that you got your wallet for the next day because you needed it for work. I didn't have to go out of my way 4 hours to drive down to Kansas. I didn't need to do that. I drove down 4 hours. I get down to your spot. and I put the wallet in your front seat of your car. I send you a text saying, and I can't read the text right now because obviously I don't have it on the screen, but I basically said, hey, I don't know if I can be around you anymore, or I'm not sure if I want to be with you anymore or anything like that, but I still really hope that, you know what I'm saying, you have a good life, and I love you, and I always have, and I always have cared about you. That's exactly what I said. Not word for word because I don't have it right in front of me, but you know exactly what I said, right? It wasn't anything negative to you.
Nope.
Okay, so I send the text. I'm heading to my homie spot to spend the night there because I decided I don't want to be in contact with you anymore. So I blocked your number. I didn't want to be in contact. I'm heading to my homie's house. Probably about like 5 minutes from his house, I see some bright headlights in the back right behind me, right? And I'm like, yo, is this car following me? Because the car seemed like it was following me. I looked at the headlights. It's my old car. I know my old car's headlights because I drove it. So apparently, you're behind me. I don't know how that's possible. I made sure that wasn't possible. I sent the text after I had left. There's no way you should have been behind me unless you was following me.
Can I say something?
No, we gonna keep explaining.
Okay, but can I say something?
You're not playing victim, bro.
No, but can I say something? You left your wallet, sent that text after you had left. Now, which way, from you being there, which way did I drive to go out to Olathe?
How am I supposed to know that?
I took a right out of my apartment.
That's the same way I took. That is the same way I took.
Okay, but listen. No, you always went a different way from my apartment because you think it's faster. Because you said it's faster, you go to a different highway. I turned right.
How you gonna tell me which way I went?
I went to the roundabout to get to Olathe. I called Madal. You can pull up the receipts, whatever. Madal can even tell you. Maybe he won't because he's on your side. Whatever. I called Madal and said, hey, I really need to talk to you. I really need to talk to Zay. Can you tell him to call me? Whatever. I know you're not with him, but can you please tell him to call me? Whatever. Because I did not like the way you left things. But I said, hey, I really need someone to talk to. He said, I just stepped out. I'll be back in a little bit. I said, okay. So I was driving around Olathe because I needed somebody to talk to, and I felt alone. I saw your car at that spot. And I was okay, well, maybe.
Hold on. Before you start explaining, I saw your car because I already know where this is going. It's the same thing you said in your video.
Yes.
I'm driving, you behind me, okay? I noticed a car is following me. I'm pretty sure it's you, so I'm like, bro, what the heck? I told her I didn't want to be in contact with her. Why is she following me around? I start dipping through neighborhoods to see if you're actually following me or if it's just a coincidence we both go in the same way. You following right behind me. I mean, I'm going through neighborhoods and turning random directions, not even going to my homie's house anymore because I'm trying to see if you follow me. You right on my tail. And I literally can merge that right, my homie right here. I was literally sending him voice memos on Snapchat at the exact time that this was happening. I was like, yo, why is she following me? So anyways, I hop on the phone with my mom and I'm like, I'm explaining to my parents everything because I don't know why you're following me. You know what I'm saying? I told you I don't want to be in contact. Now, I will say, I could have at least heard you out after sending that text and leaving your wallet there. I could have heard you out. And it's the same thing I told you on the phone. It's my bad for blocking you because I could have been more of an adult about that situation and at least heard you out and listen to what you had to say if we was going to split up like that. So my apologies on that part. I'm going to keep it real. You know I always do. But anyways, I'm on the phone with my parents. We pull up to a gas station. You sitting in your car next to me for a solid 10 minutes just staring at me through the car. Why?
Trying to get your attention.
So you just sit there and stare at me through a car to get my attention?
No, I was waving my hand.
And I held it.
Huh?
You was waving your hand?
Yes. I put that on everything, and you would not look in my direction.
I was on the phone, but you was following me.
Yes, I said that I followed you to the Quick Trip.
My parents said you should go somewhere with video surveillance just to make sure if anything escalates, there's video footage of it. Because if anything happens, that's what happened. Not what one side says, not what the other side says, right? So anyways, we sitting there at the gas station for about 10 minutes, whatever. I'm sitting there, I'm on the phone. And it gets to the point where I'm just like, yo, I'm not trying to deal with this. I've already drove 4 hours out here. I just want to eat. I just want to sleep. So I get to the point, I pull out of the gas station, I go off, and I dip off. And you try following me too. As soon as I dipped off, you try pulling your car out and follow me and try. That is stalking though. If I'm not talking to you, we're not supposed to be going somewhere, and you on somewhere and you following me for 20 to 30 minutes, that is stalking.
It was not 20 to 30 minutes.
It was 20 to 30 minutes, Mel.
Because I was following you, right? I know where we drove. You were not driving around for 15 minutes before you went to the gas station. I followed you right when we were about to get to Madal's house, and you turned and you kept making different turns. And I was following you. Like
I have receipts of everything, Mel.
Okay, well,
you can say what you want, but look. Okay. Anyway, I finally dip off. Okay, I cut the lights on my car because you was looking for me, right? You was looking for me. Okay. See, in your video, you didn't say that. Right or wrong? She frozen now. In her video, she never said that she was she said she wasn't following me around, right? Right or wrong? Did you say in your video you were or weren't following me around? Or you were or weren't stalking me? Yes or no?
I do not consider it stalking. I followed you. I said that I followed you because
I followed me. If you following me like that, that's stalking.
Okay, but who are you to call the cops on me?
But look, we gonna get to that. We're not done with the story. It's a full story.
Okay.
I'm not leaving out context like you did in your video.
I literally did not want to get into all the personal shit. I didn't want to get into what happened to your mom.
But you got into the personal shit. You got into it and left everything out about it to make me look bad.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I left out parts to make both of us.
You pausing, bro. You don't know what you're saying.
Yes, I do. Do you think I want to get on my channel and say that I tried to kill myself? Do you think I want to do that? No.
Okay, so look. Anyways, I finally get to a point where you're not following me around. You sent your location. I have your location on, right? Because you had sent it before, so I can see where you're going. You literally went to my parents' house. You went to my friend's house. You went to everywhere. You was driving around slow to figure out where I was at. I have screenshots of all of this, Mel. I have screenshots. I was
driving around. I did go to your parents' house.
Hold on, this
and I sat there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm just here. Can you open the door? Thank you. You literally went to every single spot that you would think I'm at to find me, right? After I've already dipped off away from you. Right or wrong?
No.
Do you realize
if you don't want to be found, so everybody can see it? I knew I wasn't going to see you. I knew you weren't trying to see me. I went to your parents' house and I sat there. And I just was driving around Olathe, and then I went and sat back at your parents' house, and then I left. I literally was not sitting there outside your house for like 30 minutes.
You was searching
for a fact I was not.
You were searching for me for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I have screenshots of all of this. If you want, you cannot play the victim here.
I'm not playing the victim. I admitted that I was following you. I'm not denying it. But that's not stalking.
Why in your video did you say you weren't following me? It's not adding up.
I did. Did I not say that I followed you? That I followed him to the gas station?
To the gas station. What about after the gas station?
After the gas station, you dipped off.
I dipped off.
So no, I was not following you. Listen. Regardless of if I was trying to find you or not, do you realize that stalking you or whatever, I would literally have to be following you. I was not following you after. I was.
You were following
me. Yes, I went to your parents' house. Yes, I went to Madal's house. But do you realize me and Madal are best friends? And I was trying to get a hold of him.
You was following me, right? I'm gonna continue the story. I'm gonna continue the story because we gonna keep it real.
Okay.
So after I finally dip off from you and you sitting around looking for me in spots, I have your location on. I have screenshots of all of it. I have receipts of everything, right? I call up Madal. I'm like, yo, I'm at this spot. I don't even know where I'm at, but can you come pick me up? Because I don't want to have to try and dip off from you all night because you're stalking me. Why else would I ask him to pick me up and leave my car somewhere? You think I just want to leave my car sitting in a random neighborhood? I called him. I asked him to pick me up because I didn't want to have to deal with all that. So he finally comes and picks me up. We go back to his house. He had two homies in the car, right? So he was hanging out with his friends prior to this. He had to go out of his way to come pick me up. So we finally get back to his house. Two of his homies is in the car, and me and Madal is inside the house chilling. And he's like, "Yo, what's going on? Like, why is she bugging like this? Like, why is she following you around?" I'm like, "I don't know, dude. I told her I didn't want to be in contact with her." So, anyways, as we walking out the door of his house, I see your car pull up, right? So you telling me you wasn't following me after the game?
I did not know you were there. I literally told Madal I was at his house. I literally texted Madal and said I was at his house. I can show you those messages where I texted him saying that I was at his house.
But the thing is, you know I was staying there, right? That's the
no.
You know,
I thought you would stay at your parents' house.
If I'm going back,
you have a bed at your parents' house. I thought you were staying at your parents' house.
So that's why you went to my parents' house, right?
Yeah, because I thought you would go back there.
That's
but then
stalking.
I left.
That's stalking, though.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real because we gonna keep it real. So, anyways, as we walking out the door, you pull up, right?
Me going to my best friend's house. Sure. I didn't know you guys were walking out the door.
Walk out the door, your headlights pull up, whatever. You pull up, you park in front of his homies are still in the car. Me and Madal inside the house like, yo, what the freak? So we have to literally have Madal calls his homies and say, yo, can y'all drive off so she can like leave or something like that? And so me and Madal had to literally dip off and hop fences to get away from you, Mel. We had to hop fences.
Did I follow your homies though, or his homies?
You followed them.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. They literally was on the phone saying she was. They was on the phone with Madal saying you was following them.
I
literally watched you follow them.
You can see my location. You can say whatever you want to say, but I was not following them. You don't have their location showing that I was right behind them, do you?
We was on the phone with them.
Because I wasn't.
We was on the phone with them. They said you was following them.
Say whatever you want to say. I was not.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it
real too.
Okay. I mean, there's three sides to every story, right?
Yeah, there's your side, my side, and the truth.
And the truth, right?
That's what you said, right?
Yeah. And this is the truth, Mel.
Your side is the truth?
You can it is. I have receipts. You want me to pull up all the receipts of it? I have receipts of you cannot BS your way out of this. And you not going to tarnish my name.
I'm not BSing my way out of this. I can exactly tell you where I went. I went to your house. I went and drove around for a little bit.
You drove around for 2 hours, Mel. 2 hours looking for me. Yeah,
and I was waiting for my best friend to get home.
You just agree with me, though. You just said you drove around for 2 hours looking for me. That's stalking.
Yeah.
That is stalking.
I wasn't looking for you. I was driving around in Olathe for 2 hours waiting for my best friend to get home.
But you know good and well your best friend was with me.
I did not know that.
Be in contact
I honestly did not know that.
That's cap, bruh.
He said he was with his friends. So, no, I did not think he was with you. You just drove 4 hours. I thought you would go to your house. I did not know you would be with him.
I'm dead,
bro. Why do you think I was calling him?
I'm dead,
I wanted to talk to somebody.
You went to your house and checked already, but you didn't think he was there?
That's what I'm saying. It's not adding up. But look, anyways, so they driving off trying to get away from you because you following them, right? Me and Madal is hopping fences. Like, bro, I put this on my life. God strike me dead right now if I'm lying. We hopping fences and stuff to get away from you. Literally hop a fence, bro. As soon as we got on the other side of the fence, your car pop up out of nowhere. I ducked down, bro, on the floor behind some planks because it was that serious. Like, you was literally stalking me that much I had to drop down on the floor. Anyways, though, it gets to the point I just literally want to eat and sleep. I've drove 4 hours. I'm tired as hell. It's literally like 1, 2 in the morning. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. I still see your location of you going to my house, to my friend's house, to any place you think I would be at. At 1 in the morning, I have screenshots of this, Mel. So it gets to the point where I don't want to have to deal with this. I can't even go out without feeling like you're going to be following me around or something like that. So I called the cops, and this wasn't any bad intention. And I told you this on the phone, too. I called the cops because it got to the point where if anything happened, I needed it to be reported so something else didn't come out of it because I have to look after myself at the end of the day. Because if for some reason,
do you think that I would hurt you?
No, hold on.
Do you think I would hurt you?
I'm not saying you couldn't hurt me, Mel.
So why did you tell the cops that you were scared for your safety?
Because I'm being stalked, bruh. I wanted to stop. If you were being followed by somebody for hours, wouldn't you want that to stop? Isn't that a concern for your safety? Yes or no? Let's keep it real.
Not when it's the person that I've been talking to that I was with for so long. But I would never just leave you and then just like send you a message saying, "Oh, I love you," whatever. Don't know if I can be with you.
Why are you going back to that? Why are
no,
we going
I'm
back
just
to that?
saying I would never do you like that. I would not.
You playing a
you
victim
were
now.
trying to talk to me. We would not even be in that situation because I would sit there and have a conversation with you and hear out what the fuck you had to say.
Look,
no, I shouldn't have followed
you're
you. Okay, but I
backtracking,
said that I followed you.
You're backtracking. We're going forward in the story, and you're backtracking. You're playing a victim now. I already apologized for that.
Because you're like, if someone was stalking you or following you, would you not be worried for your safety? Would you not call the cops and be worried for your safety? Would you not be worried? What does that have to do with me?
What does that have to do with me blocking you after sending you a message? That has nothing to do with it.
If you listen to what I'm saying, you would understand why.
You said what you needed to say on YouTube.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Because I left out all this stuff. Because
you left out the parts that make it seem like it was a mutual thing. You put everything on me and made it feel like I did
what do you
some
mean
wrong
a
way
mutual
when I
thing?
did.
It was not a mutual thing.
Bruh. I'm dead, bro. Okay, so look. Anyways, I finally get to the point. So I call the cops. I say, hey, I'm concerned for my safety because I've been followed around for like an hour and a half right now. I just want to go to sleep.
You're making it sound like, when you called the cops, you're making it sound like, oh, I'm being followed around by blah,
you
blah,
was
blah,
following me around.
Okay, but who am I? I'm not some fucking psycho-ass fan trying to fucking meet up with you.
It doesn't matter whether you're a fan. It doesn't matter whether you're a fan or somebody else to follow
Continue. Okay, continue. Call the cops because you're being followed. Okay,
yeah,
continue.
Call the cops, concerned for my safety. That's what I said on the phone. Now they asking me names, etc., whatever. I let them know. Now, the cops have to understand why I'm being stalked, right? So they're asking me prior information to that. I didn't have any bad intentions in my heart to tell them that you was thinking about committing suicide. That was not on my mind to tell the police that. I put on my life I never wanted to do that. But they asking me reasons why you talking to me about.
Wait, hold on. You could have called anybody. If you wanted to say some shit like that, you could have called literally anybody. I just wanted to talk to my best friend. You could have said, yo, bro, go fucking talk to her. Go be there for her. Go be a fucking friend.
What are you talking about? Mel, I was staying at his spot for the night. Why would he go talk? Like, he's just going to leave me there? Really?
You could have gone to your house.
I couldn't go to my house, bruh. That house is down. My parents don't live there no more. They moved.
Yeah, but
I can't get into the house. It has no heat. It has no water. I don't live there no more. Nobody lives there.
Okay.
I'm keeping it real right now because we not gonna play this one-sided story stuff. And I'm not.
But didn't they say you could stay there if you were gonna fix it up or do whatever? They said you could stay there. So why would they say you could stay there if it didn't have like running hot water or heat or anything?
Nobody said I was staying at my parents' house. I never told you that.
No. I just assumed
so. No,
I did not know you were staying with Madal.
What does that have to do with bro?
Because you're saying, oh, you knew I would stay with him. No, I didn't. I didn't know where the fuck you would be.
But somehow you managed to get me. That's crazy.
No,
that's really crazy.
Happened like that.
Look. So I told them safety concern, whatever. I had to explain everything from Tulsa. From the day after Thanksgiving up until that point, I had to explain the whole suicide thing, me being on the phone with you for hours, bro. I had to explain all that to the police so they could understand why I'm being stalked. I had to let them know the car that you were driving and your name and everything so they could at least find you and whatever and tell you to stop following me. I didn't ask them to bring up nothing with suicide. I didn't want to even speak about that. And I'm sorry that I
You could have just called me.
But I didn't want to talk. I literally told you in the message I didn't want contact with you. That means I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that I had to bring up anything regarding suicide. I know that's a sore subject, and I apologize for that. I didn't have any choice, bruh. The police asking me why somebody is stalking me. I only called them because I wanted to sleep. I drove 4 hours to drop your wallet off so you could use it the next day at work. You know I've never done anything wrong to you like that. And for you to make it seem like I'm such a bad person, bro, that's foul. You know that I've never done nothing but show you love. And I'm sorry for the hurt that it caused you, having the police having to stop you and talk about suicide and all that stuff. I am genuinely sorry for that.